I think it's important in any field that you have a diverse population, because the state of Minnesota is a diverse population. And for me, learning that I was going to be the first female Native justice on the Minnesota Supreme Court, and our research says across the country, that's a little alarming in 2016, moving into 2017. You know, in Minnesota, we have 11 reservations, so we have a very vibrant Native population, but we also have a lot of other communities of color. And I think it's very challenging for people who use the court system or any system to go to court and to not feel like you're heard. And one of the reasons you don't necessarily feel like you're heard is, what do I possibly have in common with that person who's going to be making decisions about my life? And so I think when you have some of those ties and bridges built in by having a diverse court, that makes a big difference. And I would say that's something that Minnesota can be very proud of, because we have Justice Hudson. You know, she's African American. We have Justice Chudich, the first open gay lesbian on the court. And then we have other diverse people who come from different backgrounds. And so that really allows for, I think, a rich conversation, because everybody brings their own perspective with them to any job. If you come from the big cities, then you might have a philosophy that you grew up with in your household, which may be very different from mine, where I grew up in a town of 108. And so it's important that you have that mix, not only from our economic backgrounds, but also from our cultural backgrounds, race, ethnic. The richer the pool, I think the richer the conversation, and then the better the results. And it gives people who come to this court a feeling like, okay, this is my court. You know, the governor had asked me when I interviewed with him, he said, what would federal dam think about the Supreme Court? And I said, they would think it's not for them, that it's not their court, it's not attainable. And now they have a proud ownership in the court, as do the surrounding areas, because they know someone there. And I think that has a huge impact.